I swear I do more in single player in this game than just play the United States. Anyway, Merry Christmas. In this video, I will be giving out lots of gifts to the good nations of the world as Communist America. Communist because sharing, America because industry. It's gotta be my first time ever touching that focus. May God forgive me for the sin I'm about to commit. Oh wow, I can ensure a comfortable majority in Congress a lot sooner on the communist side than on the other side. God, I hate people who have more money than I do. Hey, that's my state. So I can't yet remove slow economic growth in this part of the tree because I'm still drafting new legislation, but I can do it on this part of the tree. Oh hey, I've seen this before. Went from just one state seceded to the whole Confederacy a lot quicker than in the first war. You know, I'm pretty sure this exact same thing happened in the last Civil War. Hold up, we got Messerschmitts in Texas. It's more of multi-tactics than an anaconda, but it'll have to do. Great news. Confederate nationality, is that right? Workers of the South, your chains have been broken. Now that that's over, I can start building military factories everywhere. We got plenty of time to build up our military industry before Germany starts being bad. Gonna kick the Philippines out so Japan can't declare war on me. And with the Philippines out of my hair, I think I should be able to just stay neutral for the entire game. Which sounds like a kind of boring game, but the point of this playthrough is gonna be to just send Lend-Lease everywhere, and maybe volunteers too, I don't know. Oh right, yes, there's someone we can send Lend-Lease to. Nah, no I can't. But I could send volunteers. If you've seen the Tanksgiving video, you'll be familiar with my design philosophy on light tanks. I'm gonna send some tanks over there because they worked so well last time, and while those are still in production, I will send air volunteers. You know, I almost hit this on instinct, but it is the season of giving. Like how I'm giving these Japanese a bunch of bombs. Time to put the commune in communism. That's it? I just get building slots? I'm not gonna declare it this time. I'm not gonna declare it this time. I'm not gonna declare it. Japan has given me PP. Thought I wasn't supposed to be able to change off undisturbed isolation, but seems that's changed. Oh, and that also means I can send volunteers now. Merry Christmas, China. I think we should focus on this southern pocket down here first. You've heard of the march to the sea, now get ready for the march along the sea. Let's give that another try. So, seems we can pierce each other. Okay, maybe I should have put anything into the armor. Merry Christmas, Turkey. That looks dangerous. Perhaps sending tanks wasn't the best idea when my tanks are, not that great. Let's give this another try. Good on them for shrugging off the yoke of imperialism. Merry Christmas, Guangxi clique. I set up a defensive line around Shanghai so I can keep a route open for Lend-Lease, but they've landed behind me. This may be where the second volunteer force dies. Oh dang, my cavalry just got overrun. Oh, and we're encircled, lovely. Never again. Oh right, yes, you know who I should be Lend-Leasing. Merry Christmas, England. And I can also send, up to 4 now. Alexa? How do you say Merry Christmas in Greek?
Merry Christmas in Greek is
You know, for how little I'm actually going to be going into war, I'm stacking up quite a lot of manpower. Let's see if we can go around these ones too. So if I dispatch the Flying Tigers, I lose 100 fighters. Communist China gains 150 fighters. So through communist magic, comrade, we will create 50 fighters from nothing. Good hunting. Man, look at that, 100% infrastructure everywhere. I think the Chinese are screwed. I think they could use some air vol 6 air wings. Merry Christmas, Hungary. Rip. It's because I gave Hungary those bombers, I bet. The amount of volunteers I can send just keeps going up. I'm sending them to Greece so I can retreat from Yugoslavia, but I can send even more. We're losing a few to anti-air, but we're doing a lot of cast damage in Greece. Well, not a lot, but like it's a decent amount. I'm sure that's affecting something. It is not mattering, though, it seems. Normally I'd say no, but Merry Christmas. I think this is a better example of cheap, fast, and does a lot of soft attack. It's over for Greece. The Italians just landed behind them. Wonder if they could hold out if they just had Corinth and this isthmus here. That's what I've been waiting for. Up to 9 air wings. And a very Merry Christmas to you, Soviet Union. Trading pretty good there. Can't believe they're still holding out. Okay, now that I've spammed out quite a few divisions, how many could I send now? 6. Support artillery, engineers, maintenance company, logistics, recon. I'm going to train up 6 of those. Soviets have received that entire first Lend-Lease order I sent them. Now I'm going to re-up it with some good tanks. Okay, now this order is gonna take them about like 20 months to receive all this. And my tanks are ready. Oh, that's a new one. That's not very neutral of you. Why do my divisions arrive and almost encircle Leningrad? Remember, I got here and encircle that. Yep, it's a gap in the river line. I think we still might break through. Oh, we actually broke through. I think they made a breach and started attacking from the other side. Anyway, I would prefer to fight with these guys down in Ukraine. Oh, they just left that open for me. Looks like I'm not the only one getting people Christmas presents this game. Relief is on the way, Crimea. Oh nice, we got a little encirclement down here. Greece here pushed the Italians back into the sea. Some of their divisions can't pierce my light tanks, which we are going to take full advantage of to break through this river here. We got an encirclement on the tactical level. Hold up, we're defending the bridge and they're assaulting it? And now it's the other way around. Attacking across the river isn't working, so I'm going to try an offensive up here. They got 2 railguns in the same area. Don't they know that's suboptimal? So close. Moving out of this tile. Oh no, they got another 2 railguns. Let's see if we can go around these ones too. We got pushed out of that pocket. We got one. So one of those railguns was destroyed and 2 of them are just glitched out sitting in Russia, still working for the Germans. China had out a bit longer than I expected they would. There's another railgun here to encircle. We got him. One died and they managed to break out the pocket. Now that's a nice march to the sea. Auf Wiedersehen, hier ist Grupa Sud. We are into Romania. Due to user error, I just lost a lot of footage. Well, not a lot, it was like 8 clips, maybe like 5 minutes of raw footage, would have been less than a minute. All that really happened was I snaked into Romania with 2 armored divisions, which got cut off and destroyed. And also I started Lend-Leasing to India and re-upped Lend-Lease to the UK. Anyway, back to it. Let's see, did I learn my lesson from last time? Nope. You see, I've got the industry to replace these so easily that I'm not too worried about the prospect of them dying. My job here is done. And if I remember correctly, Łódź means boat in Polish. I tried to encircle it. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. Light tank against light tank. And I can pierce them a lot better than they can pierce me. Uh-oh. Another one bites the dust. Spammed out enough infantry divisions that I can now send 10 volunteers. 7 light tanks coming up. While those are training, the Soviets have gotten that whole last order of Lend-Lease, so it's time to send a new one. Over 5,000 planes, 100,000 infantry equipment, 2,300 Katyushas, and 2,000 normal trucks. That thing with the railway guns happening again. The last stand of the Soviet Southern Front. It's quite the curling pocket up here, but we're whittling it down slowly. We've got so much air XP after already having finished my air doctrine, so I mean, might as well just put it all into making the best cast. And I got enough army XP up here that I think I can make a medium tank division. That's what a medium tank looks like, by the way. I have broken up the pocket into 2 smaller pockets. It is too bad I cannot send like construction crews as volunteers and improve the infrastructure over here a bit. 50,000 Tommy guns and 5,000 artillery, along with almost 1,000 fighters and a bunch of tanks I have captured from Germany. Meanwhile, in the east, now to deal with the Livonian pocket. The Allies are pushing in the soft underbelly of Europe. Perhaps I should prepare a volunteer force for Yugoslavia. British Malaya capitulating there, yeah, that was who I was importing all my rubber from. Do I want to RP or do I want to actually have rubber? Siam's not aligned, I can import from them without breaking RP too bad. Light tanks are done. Ooh, I'm up to 11 now. 2 tank divisions just shredded like 8 German infantry divisions. I wonder if they just show up at the big city closest to the front line. There's another railgun over here, maybe we'll finally capture one. Why couldn't they have done that when I was down there? Is that the medium tanks done too? Yep. Almost. I wonder if I have enough fuel to just go around them. I don't. Anyway, now to just drive on Berlin from the north. Straight through these medium tanks over here. Soviet Bear, those were Americans. You see, the earlier offensive into Bulgaria was a feint. Now that the German army's down there, they're not over here in Germany. Have you ever heard the definition of insanity? The more limited scale snaking seems to have worked fine up here. Nice medium tank you got there. It'd be a shame if I just went around it. Am I gonna overrun this medium tank? I think I will save this other medium division to test my mediums against them. I hope it retreats into Frankfurt. Nope. No, Soviets don't attack that. I'm bringing light tanks over to try and encircle it. This tank is surviving just because we don't have good enough supply to follow up properly. Lights engaged. Can we get an encirclement going? Nope, it's just, but it's fine. It's running out of room to run. Have I finally overrun it, or have I just lost sight of it? I'm gonna try and rush down into Italy. I mean, Germany's probably gonna capitulate as soon as the Soviets can take Vienna. I think it would be nice to be through the Alps before the Italian army rushes home. Ah, wonderful. Germany's just about dead, and I think the Italian army's trapped in the Balkans, so I should be able to just snake them. Come on, boys, let's be home by Christmas. Racing the Italians, try and keep them from cutting me off over here. Ah, they cut us off. Oh right, yes, I don't get a notification for Germany capitulating because I'm not in... Wait, no, I should still get one even though I'm not in the war. Maybe I just clicked out of it instantly. Anyway, the Kingdom of the South, which actually started in the north, is going to take out the Social Republic, which is actually fascist. So we should see peace pretty soon. 99%? Come on. They're not just going to hold out on Sicily because... There it is. Now let's check the damages. Well, in the faction map mode it doesn't look too bad, but this does look too bad. Oh yes, Africa 2, that's also affected. Just released a bunch of stuff out of Italian East Africa, and this is probably the only problem in Africa, from that peace deal at least. I wish I had the time to send volunteers to India and just drive into Japan. Unfortunately, it is 9 p.m. on the 24th, and I want to get this video up tomorrow. If you really want to see me invade Japan in HoI4 as the USA, just look at my other 2 single-player videos. And if the rather abrupt ending of this video leaves you wanting for HoI4 content, don't worry. I got 2 videos coming up next weekend, so subscribe if you want to see that. After that, I'm probably not going to do HoI4 on the channel for a hot minute, but I do have some good EU4 content planned. Actually, you know what? This peace treaty almost looks good. There's just one slight alteration, and now it looks a whole lot better. There we go. That looks much better. See y'all next week.